SciFi Surprize Series continues with Unknown World. I don't even think it's The Unknown World. It's just Unknown World. Hey everyone, Shan here. SciFi Surprise. Woohoo! Come here. That's just me shouting about the title. It's not actually this film. This one's Unknown World. So we're kicking back the clock to 1951 for this black and white science fiction film. And yes, it is a science fiction film because this is one of those ones that sort of like, when it starts, I'm kind of like, oh, is this like a political commentary, fear the world, you know, science is bad, we've gone too far kind of thing. It is a bit. But it's got you know, we may kill off everyone with science, so we have to solve everything with science kind of feel to it. And given the time, it's actually when I'm like, I actually, like, when they start talking about what they're trying to do, which is go into the center of the earth to find somewhere else to live, I'm kind of like, when was this made? Like, did they think they could do that? And it's a good reminder to say that we don't know everything. You know, maybe that was a possible truth at the time. I don't know. I'm not really a science person. I'm a science fiction person, but I guess you kind of got to know a little science because you got to know whether it's fiction or not, or you can just look it up. Anyway, so I was happy to say that this was a science fiction title. Check. But that might be the only happy thing to say about it. It wasn't bad. The idea was interesting. I like that there was a woman on the team, especially for 1951. It's pretty cool to have a scientist on the team. And it kind of, in the weird way, it kind of reminded me of Contact, because one of their big things is they have a challenge in getting funding. And I just remember that from Contact. There's a challenge to getting funding for science. And it does sort of feel slightly, possibly propaganda-like, but it's not, so there's that. But the biggest challenge I actually had with this film is that it's all the same tone. All the same tone. And, as a viewer, that means I had to work harder to pick out what was going on, what was important, what was relevant, who was who. Like, there wasn't any, like, you know, big dramatic music when something big happened. I don't think so. Like, if it was, I didn't notice. There wasn't extreme close-ups or reaction shots or any, like, filmically, there was no, like, audio-visual clues to say, hey, buddy, this is what's important. Hey, viewer, notice this. So, like, it's like the kind of thing that if we're taking a course, you know, you get to the end of the year and anyone could have said in class could be on it. You have no idea. So so I felt lazy because I had to work. I want them to tell me, oh no, don't tell us if the blah 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 meter is going off or like whatever. Like, so it's all one tone. You know, stylistically that's interesting, you know, in terms of a historical film perspective or whatever, or noting that, I don't know, like, I guess a lot of films now, they really tell us what is going on, or I can really pick up on the indicators that are used, you know, now, or at least in the past 30 years or whatever, of the indicators of this is what's important. So, and I wasn't getting that on this one. I was like, why are they doing that? Okay, they're not in the room anymore. Was that serious? Was that a joke? Who is that? Like, I'm like, wow, lazy. So that's mostly on me. But it was an interesting idea, and you know, it had some conflict, but it wasn't kitschy. Usually ones like this, I like them to feel like kitschy or have a nice nostalgia factor. This one played it pretty straight, and it was pretty like, oh no, peril, oh no, you know, what will we do? We have to do something, what will we do? And it kind of reminded me of The Incredible Petrified World, which I think was the second film I reviewed, but this one was actually sort of oddly more like milquetoast. Like, I didn't like The Incredible Petrified World, but it had things I really liked. This one, it'd be hard to think of one particular thing I really liked, be it a character, or a moment or a shot or a model or an idea or anything. There wasn't anything that really stood out for me. So I don't know. That's a little too bad. That's a little too bad. So, but that was the 21st film, and now it's time to find out what's the 22nd film. Ooh. Alright. I was like pretending that the flower from behind me is picking it. What does Flower want? Flower wants this one. I didn't close my eyes. I was in flower thinking mode. We are going to destroy all planets. Well, I'm not actually going to destroy the planets. But we will watch. Destroy all planets. This one came up already. No, not like this. Like, I haven't watched this, but it came up. I think there was, one of the ones I reviewed recently, the crazy German one, played in a double bill with this and Attack All Monsters. So that's where it came from. So, Destroy All Monsters from 1968 with Kojiro Hongo. Last time when I saw a Japanese name, I was like, oh, it's probably Japanese, and then it wasn't. So now I have no idea. Maybe it's Japanese, maybe it's not. Who knows? I'll find out when I watch it. Alright, so that was The Unknown World. There was some unknown in it, so I'll give them kudos for that, but I don't know. There wasn't much yep, nope, nothing to love and nothing to hate, so it's weird. Midline, off it goes. Alright, see you next time!